Baruch here with genConnect, joined today by Richard Haas. Mr. Haas, what is your assessment of American foreign policy right now? Give us your scorecard.
If American foreign policy, say, were a share of stock being sold on the New York Stock Exchange, it would have suffered a serious correction. The price would have gone down significantly of late. There's turbulence in the Middle East, which to some extent we've caused or at least contributed to and haven't done very much about. We haven't made good on our pledge to pivot to Asia. And in general, I think there's growing questions around the world about American reliability.
You mentioned a correction. Does that mean that you were more optimistic at the beginning of Obama's administration?
I thought there was some good things. I thought the idea of the pivot to Asia, about putting greater emphasis there, made a lot of sense. The problem was that it simply wasn't executed.
What is the biggest threat to the United States right now?
Let me give you two. One is overseas, this question about American reliability. If we're not seen as reliable, other countries, other governments will start taking foreign policy and national security decisions into their own hands. Our friends as well as our foes, neither one is good. We want them to take American interests into account. Secondly, it's what's not happening here at home. We've got to do better as an economy, as a society. We're only as strong abroad as we are at home, and we're not doing enough.
We're talking about a lot of negatives here. What's the most positive, uplifting trend that you're noticing in American foreign policy?
Well, one really positive area is energy. The United States has gone from being a significant importer of oil. A couple of years ago, we were building these large terminals to import natural gas. Now we've got energy self-sufficiency here in the United States and North America. We're possibly moving into an area of energy abundance. That's good for us economically. We're much more competitive. It's good for the environment. We're using natural gas, much less than coal and oil. It's good for our foreign policy. Not only do we have to import less, which is good for the budget, but also it makes us less vulnerable to supply and price shocks overseas.
If you're in the Oval Office right now with President Obama, he asks you for advice on his foreign policy. You have one sentence. Go.
I would say reconsider the decision to withdraw all American forces from Afghanistan by the end of his presidency. We should find a way to stay there, lest we perhaps risk seeing in Afghanistan what we've seen in Iraq.
Thank you so much, Mr. Haas.
Thank you.
And for more with Richard Haas, be sure to check out genConnect.